Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of March 4th through the 18th, 2019. So I have shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do bring you some clarity. If you would like to reach me for a personal or private reading, make sure to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information's in the description box below. And also, if you want to talk on the phone, make sure that I have already posted that video on YouTube stating that I'm currently taking calls. If you don't see that video currently posted, then that means that I'm probably not available at the time. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So we have the Six of Cups as the central issue or heart of the matter. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Moon. We have the Lovers. We have Justice. Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. And Ten of Swords. All right, so with the central issue being the Six of Cups, I'm feeling like this is more so like an apology. We're moving from energy that was maybe stagnant. Both people were acting cold and distant towards one another. People who were reflecting each other's fears, showing how they love one another in odd or unusual ways. I feel like that is shifting or changing. So I feel like if you're in a relationship or if there's someone that you were already connected to, not a crush, like someone that you were already connected to, like you guys are communicating, you guys are trusting each other and opening up to one another. And even maybe there is a confession of feeling like you're soulmates. So the both of you are acknowledging that you may very well be soulmates. You're like, yeah, you know what? I think we are soulmates. I think we belong to one another, you know, or we shared some sort of previous life together. Or you guys are coming to terms, like there was a struggle at first. You guys were fighting off a connection because you didn't understand what it was. It was something so deep, so unreal, or surreal rather. Just couldn't understand what this connection was. So instead of fighting against it, you finally kind of surrendered to it, and you're just opening up and trying to help each other figure out what this is. It's like, okay, let's work together, let's compromise, let's stop fighting, let's figure out what this is. So I feel like you guys, this is about working together and trying to you know, iron out the wrinkles in a relationship or a connection. Even if this is a long-term relationship, I feel like you guys are trying to fix things. So I have two different scenarios for those of you in relationships. If you're in an established relationship, meaning you guys have been together for a year or so, 6 months or so, but it's established. You guys know, have acknowledged that you're boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, whatever the case. You've acknowledged that. Now, if those of you that have that type of relationship, there could be something going on where someone is being introduced to a significant other. This is outside of the relationship. So either something happens where you are connecting with someone who you feel is either a twin flame or some sort of higher level spiritual connection is happening. Connection is happening to you, or it's happening to your partner. So usually when I see the Lover, even though it is a card of connection, communication, it's still about a choice having to be made. So it means that either you are in a relationship or the person that you're connecting to is in a relationship, but you guys cannot deny the feeling that you have for one another. So you guys are recognizing that there is some sort of deep connection, and I do feel like you have a spiritual contract with someone. I also see this as either you have to choose between a soulmate or a twin flame. You're having to make that decision. You have contracts with both of them. Or this is the return of your twin flame or soulmate. So maybe you guys have not been talking, but either way, it just shows coming back together. Like you're hearing from someone from your past, and you guys are talking and kind of falling in love all over again. I feel like you guys are making some sort of arrangement or making an agreement to work together or to come together. There's something that is being discussed. Someone also wants to make things right. So someone may be offering an apology. Someone may be trying to explain something. I feel like either way, justice is being served, or it's like the verdict is in and a decision has been made, or that is what needs to happen. Like you have to, after all the information is given to you, is presented to you, you have to make a decision. Now, before making that decision, there may be a moment of silence, or, you know, a period where you are in isolation. Like you're like, before I make this decision, I need time alone. I need to clear my mind. I need to pray. I need to meditate. I need to make sure, I need to have clarity before I make that absolute decision. And I feel like that absolute decision is being made. And for some of you is to end communication with the person that came into your life, or to end things with the person that you're currently involved with. I feel like this connection is something that changes you forever. You're forever changed by this connection that you're having here. Like everything you thought you knew is no more. So the reason why this person came into your life is to spiritually awaken you or enlighten you. Whatever ideas you had built up, you had to let them go. You know, it's like, I always thought this would happen, or I always thought that would happen. But because something is being revealed to you, or because of some sort of connection, everything you thought you knew is no more. So you're undergoing that death of the ego here. Some of you feel like you've been going through the dark night of the soul, and it's like finally coming to an end. It's like you reached your lowest. You know, you hit rock bottom, and there's no further low that you can go. So there is only time now for you to rise. And I do feel like you're going to have that reawakening here. This also could have something to do with a marriage, because when you take on the other person's last name, you know, your life is forever changed. You've given up that your father's name and taken on the name of someone else, so that is also a death in itself. Or maybe you're just legally changing your name, or officially changing your name. And so you have to cut up your credit cards. You have to get new ID. I also get that in regards to if like your purse was stolen, or you lost your wallet and you had to cancel all your credit cards and you had to go get new license and things of that sort. So that also could be the case for some of you. Yeah. So some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like a part of you is dying. I almost feel like, even in a sense that, say for instance, you always followed Western astrology, and then all of a sudden you realize that Vedic astrology has been playing out for you. So, like, you considered yourself to be a Cancer in Western astrology, but in Vedic astrology, you're actually Gemini. You know, so something like that. There's a loss of identity and everything you thought you knew because of certain things being confirmed, or having some sort of proof of something. And I also feel like your faith is being restored. You're definitely having a moment of awakening here. Some of you also could have been very guarded in regards to love and feelings and opening up. Like, maybe you come off very cold, or your love interest, maybe they come off very cold and guarded or defensive. And it's like learning how to open up, learning how to trust, learning how to be vulnerable. For some of you, that was a lesson. Like, you had to learn how to trust, how to open up, how to just love. And because you're learning how to just surrender, how to be vulnerable, like, your life is now coming into focus especially more so in regards to your love life. And then understanding the purpose of your path and understanding the purpose of a connection that you're having with someone. I feel like those things are happening. There could be some sort of shift going on too. There could be some sort of shift, spiritual shift, where you're definitely seeing things like from a completely different perspective. Like, I almost feel like you're in awe of something. I also feel that something has been happening in regards to sleep or dreaming. Like, maybe messages are coming through. Maybe you've been dreaming about a particular person. Or maybe you have been receiving some sort of messages through your dreams. Your spirit guides have been showing you things. I feel like you've been having some sort of clarity about life. Like, you look at, even looking up at the stars at night, and you're just like, everything just looks different now. Like, I don't know, life is just different. So something could have happened where everything just looks completely different to you now. It's almost like, I don't know why, maybe because I recently watched it, like Men in Black. And you thought you knew everything about this life until you actually witnessed an alien or something supernatural. You saw something up in the sky, and you realized you had to let go of all your preconceived ideas. You had to let go of the programming. Like, you've been mentally programmed to believe certain things about yourself and about life, and now you're letting that all go. So this is also kind of abandoning some sort of traditional belief system or spiritual beliefs that you previously were holding on to. You're abandoning them now because of something that you went through or witnessed or was revealed to you. You could have had some sort of experience in your dreams where when you awoke and you were like, no way was that just a dream. That was an experience. So you did like have some sort of outer body experience, and you met with angels, you met with maybe aliens, you met with otherworldly beings or other interdimensional beings that you didn't think that existed, but it was proven to you. And you know people are going to ridicule you, so you're almost coming off too like an outcast to society. And really, I feel like it all started with this love relationship. It all started with this connection that you had with someone. Because of this connection, your life was just forever changed. I'm getting like I had that for somebody else's reading too. Like their life was forever changed because of some sort of connection. Let me look at the Five of Pentacles a little more. Now, on a mundane level, I'm feeling as if someone feels rejected or left out, especially if you opened up a little bit or you exposed yourself, your feelings. I almost said, when I said expose yourself, I did literally see a picture of like someone sending nude pics. And then someone going silent after you did that. And it's just like, oh my God, I just exposed myself and this person didn't respond or anything. What does that mean? But it also could be that maybe you were trying to open up. You shared something, how you felt about a person on social media, and they didn't respond. So in the end, it's like you feel rejected. Now I'm seeing somebody is letting go and just giving up a certain life or a lifestyle because of your spiritual conviction, because you're so in love, because of something, you know, so you're abandoning the familiar. It almost seems like ridiculous. Like someone is like, what are you doing? You've been in this relationship for so many years for you just to abandon. You realize that you need to let go, or it wasn't for you. This connection wasn't for you. That person wasn't right for you. But I feel like what triggered it was that this other person coming into your life, or this could be happening to you. This is why someone just up and left you, because they had some sort of connection to someone that was so surreal that it convinced them that they've been living a lie. It's time for some of you to face your past. Like you're getting another opportunity. There could be a situation too where you rejected someone's offer. You passed it up, but now you're getting a chance to move forward with this person again because they're approaching you again. Or this is the other way around. At one point you rejected someone's offer, but now this person is coming back around. I also see something in regards to, it's manipulation, but I feel like it's more so someone coerces you into leaving. They say such convincing things that you end up letting go of something. Someone talks you into letting go of a relationship or a life, or they just say something that's so convincing that you're like, I'm sold. Like that resonated so hard core, like I'm done. I feel too like you're going to meet other like-minded individuals. Like you're leaving one life behind, but you're joining a new group of people, or you feel like you found your soul group or your soul family. You and this person have had unfinished business. So this person is coming back around into your life because there's unfinished business between the two of you from a previous life. And those of you that study astrology, always look for that Ketu connection or that South Node connection between the personal planets. So someone might have South Node conjunctions are the strongest indicators, rather than the squares and trines. But I feel like when it's conjunct, that is definitely like a stronger indication that you've had a previous life with someone. So like the South Node conjunct someone's Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, or Saturn. Like that is a strong indication of something. And maybe even Pluto. I can't find much information about that, but I think it may be something significant about someone's nodes and Pluto being conjunct. All right, so I hope that made sense. I hope it resonated for you guys. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and many blessings to you.